and they're out. Quick into the lead is King of Oxted, then closely followed by, in second place, Piece of Cake, then in third place, La Chacha, Anjoli, and Ioni is the early back marker. Very strong pace by King of Oxted, about 2 lengths ahead of Piece of Cake. Then comes La Chacha on her outside, then Ioni and Anjoli is now the back marker. So no change in that formation. King of Oxted leading from Piece of Cake, then La Chacha on the outside, Ioni and Anjoli is still the back marker, but by only about 6 or 7 lengths from the leader King of Oxted. And as they head towards the cemetery bend, it still is King of Oxted about 2 lengths ahead of Piece of Cake, La Chacha, and the fast improving Anjoli on the outside, relegating Ioni to the back marker. The pace now increasing as everybody is struggling to get to the front, but still King of Oxted is holding firm, and now Anjoli is the challenger. Piece of Cake is in third. Ioni and La Chacha are the back markers, but by only about a few lengths, and as they hit the home straight, it still is King of Oxted holding off Anjoli. Piece of Cake trying to rally, but it is between these two, as Anjoli is the closest to King of Oxted. Piece of Cake trying to rally in the middle, but it still is King of Oxted holding off the challenge coming from Anjoli. King of Oxted going strong. Anjoli trying but not getting there. The line will come too soon for King of Oxted. King of Oxted going on to win this from Anjoli. Very, very comfortable here by Carrier. King of Oxted wins. Anjoli, Ioni, Piece of Cake, and La Chacha last of all. And we've just had our first race of today, the 8 Maids Milking Handicap, won in that very emphatic fashion by King of Oxted, ridden by Paul Carrier. And I have with me here Jockey Carrier and trainer Onesimus Mutua. First, Carrier. King of Oxted, ulianza kutoka mwanzo ukaongoza, na kidogo walipokuja kupiga kona hapa wakaoneka kama watakufikia, lakini ukaenda zaidi walipojaribu kukaribia.
Ndio nimefuata instruction ya Ones. Weniambia nikifuata instruction hiyo race inaweza kula. Nikijaribu yezi kuwa nimefuata mpaka kitu kimekuwa washindi.
Hongera sana kwa ushindi. And the trainer of King of Oxted, Onesimus Mutua. Onesimus, just to mention, King of Oxted is now leading the chart for locally bred horses, and Carrier says he rode to instruction.
Yes, in the morning we went to the track, me and Carrier. So I told him where to pass, and actually King of Oxted is coming back, so I knew if he's going to follow the instruction, he's going to win. So thanks for Carrier, thanks for the stable, thanks for the Mburu family and all the stakeholders. So we're so proud of Almasi stable.
Congratulations for that win. And the full results of our first race, the 8 Maids Milking Handicap. The winner, horse number 4, King of Oxted. Second, horse number 3, Anjoli. Third, horse number 1, Ion. Fourth, horse number 2, Piece of Cake. And fifth, horse number 5, La Chacha.